Perfume, mom's perfume. He's not showing anything of hers away yet, apparently, because he's not over her. So, like, even though it seemed like it's been going on for a couple of years, Dad hasn't really gone over it, right? He's found alcohol to drown that sorrow in. Wait, didn't I have a key for Dad's car? I mean, I guess that's the next logical thing to check. I still think it's my birthday. I just don't know when the hell I was born. Maybe it's on the wish list. I mean, it's a good idea as any.
What king would I be?
Wish list?
This isn't greedy, right, Santa? Plus, Dad will love that I want basketball lessons.
Oh, that's the kid. The kid is he knows that his dad is Santa. So what he did is he put 3 things he actually wants on the list to be like, oh yeah, this is what I actually want. And then the 4th one is something that his dad wants him to do. So that way, because he sees that his son is actually taking interest in something he likes doing, he's going to be more likely to give him all of the other things as well. That's 300 IQ plays. Wait, is this a trophy from that? Maybe there's a number here?
I miss playing ball with my friends.
No.
Before we moved.
It's just participation award. Okay, Chris is sad he doesn't have any friends. I'm sorry.
I could take over the town with this army. Or the world.
Doubtful. I'll say that's very doubtful. Slippers. Oh, teddy bear slippers. I like how he has just all kinds of toys. Like all kinds of different. I guess nothing else comes in it. So let's go to the car, I suppose. We have a key to the car, and that's where the logical step is. We might find something else there. Like a letter from mom, and maybe there's like a birthday there, and that can help us. It definitely feels more puzzly than the previous games, but that might just be me. Wear cardboard. I can wear it? I didn't realize I can wear a cardboard.
My suit is almost ready. After I get some paint.
I can get that in the garage.
I can't go to Mantroid's planet without finishing my costume.
Oh, so I need to go to the garage first. See, there's the letter. Oh, I didn't even need the car keys.
I hope Dad doesn't get in trouble because of me.
This is Tamara Fallman of Beaver Creek Social Services, representative of the counties. If you'd arrange to come in, oh god, they're thinking of taking his kid away. Yikes, that's bad.
It sucks we don't use this landing bay much. It's so cool.
Oh, I didn't say that option before. Maybe you need to inspect certain things first and then you can interact with them. Or maybe I just missed it. I know there has to be paint in the garage. It just makes sense.
These boxes been here forever.
There's a lot of boxes. Your dad might be a hoarder as well, I'm sorry. Can I find the paint? Is that a ridiculous thought? That the paint would be in the garage? Oh, there's just use the door.
Unlock the portal to another dimension. Dude,
So I don't have the
the
key.
key should be inside the house.
But I was just in the house. Maybe enter the back door. Maybe there's mail. Let's check mail. There seems like there would be mail. I need numbers I can input as pin codes. 114. A letter from his wife, maybe?
No way.
Can't play with your gun. That seems like a horrible idea. The recycling bin, that's fine. Where could the garage key be? Let's think about it. Maybe behind another stool or like another couch. Dad, can I? Oh, he's sleeping. I'm not gonna wake him up. Garage key? Are you maybe behind? Like, we've already figured out that the key could be anywhere, right? Like that's what this dad does. He just leaves keys lying around. Dad, can you be my tutorial and just tell me where the hell can I find the keys? Firestone? Yeah, that's great. I mean, it won't be in my room. That would be just silly. I would assume that the key would be here. I'm gonna put the car keys back. They're mine. Cell phone, letter. I have to assume. Oh, found it.
Mine.
Luckily, I am tall enough for this. One thing that I wanted to say before was, I bet the pin code is somewhere on the laptop. It just seems to me that way, but I'm not sure where. I don't think I saw a number there. Maybe I need to check it again. But first, the garage door. Oh, I can skip it by the right bumper. That's the word for that button. You have anything for me? Open the door. Says open sesame. There has to be paint in here. Come on. That would just be silly if there was no paint in the
What
garage.
made that noise?
That was you, Chris. Binder. Let's check it.
Mom and Dad always talked about how they met at school. It was weird having my mom as my kindergarten teacher, but fun. My first picture. It looks so tiny and weird. Maybe
We're
an
all alien babies.
baby.
Old box.
This is where Mom went to school before we came here.
There's a Blackwell. Oh, Blackwell Academy. Another one. Principal Ray Wells. So is this guy the principal for like the entirety of his life? He didn't seem that old in Life is Strange. So reach out and thank you for continued support of our program. Yeah, she was an artist. Makes
Mom didn't
sense.
go to art school because of me, but she was already an amazing artist.
We received a letter of withdrawal and resignation. Forthcoming child. So she gave up school for him. Thank you for summarizing
wow.
things.
I remember when Mom drew that, and Dad couldn't stop laughing.
Good night, handsome. Step 2, step 3. Honey, you got a cold again. I told you to eat more fruits. That's an empty platitude. Eating more fruits is not gonna prevent you from getting the cold.
I don't get this one.
Isn't your
I'm
turn?
too young.
I like how the Chris realizes it's a sex joke, but he doesn't say it. I mean, he doesn't say what
Now
the
I
joke
can
is,
color
but he
Captain
realizes
Spirit just
that he's
like
too
my
young for a
drawing.
sex joke.
Now I can color Captain Spirit
There
just
we
like
go.
my drawing.
The spray paint. Let's go. Let's color ourselves. Wait, did I color myself rainbow? No, black. It was black. Yeah, that's the jam. There's the cardboard armor, which is not gonna protect you from any bullets whatsoever. The hammer looks okay. The rest, not so much. That's a nice fireball. A respectable fireball, I would say. Definitely worth. Definitely can stop some baddies if you aim it well enough.
Yes, it's actually Captain Spirit to the rescue.
That's it, my
And it's
transformation
time to
is
visit
complete.
Android's
Or should I say,
unfinished
this is not
chain.
even my final form.
This is where Mom went
I
to
just
school
read
before we
this.
came
I'm
here.
so confused sometimes. My navigational skills are terrible. It's a combination lock. 2005. 100% locked in. 2005 locked in. It has to be. This is the dad's garage, right? This is where this is
Yes. What
I
kind
knew it. I knew it. This is dad's garage, so it only made sense for things to be here. Firecrackers, we need it. We need the
Now I'm
firecrackers.
ready to rock. Sorry, Dad.
Why does he have a lone firecracker in his... like, toss it away, man. It's like... It being here out in the open just seems like a hazard.
Grandma and Grandpa were so nice. I wish
Flowers
we
for
saw them
Kristen's
more.
birthday. They always mean more comic from you. Is Kristen their kid? Or like his sister? I also miss Emily. Yeah, Emily went away. Okay. Nothing too terrible. Sorry for not reading it. I was just skimming to see if there was like anything. I wanted to read the other one. Come on, open the locker. There wasn't anything too spectacular there. There we go. Binder. Local woman killed and hit. Oh, so she was killed. 2014. Okay, we might try that as our pin code. The victim is Emily, yeah, was apparently walking from her stranded car when she was struck head-on by an unidentified speeding vehicle. She's survived by a husband and son who were not on the scene at the time. Captain Anderson says that all cameras might hold important clues.
I know Dad spent a lot of money on the funeral. A lot.
This is like an obituary. Passionist artist, she was near the top of her class at Eugene. There's so many numbers here. What's the pin code? Maybe her birthday? Or maybe the date of her death? I'm not gonna remember all these numbers. Wait a second. I am a man of technology. I will use my phone to keep track of these numbers. Just hold on for a second. I'm bringing out the notes. Okay, so a potential number was 2014. Another one is December 16th. We'll try both combinations. 16-12, 12-16, yeah. Emily was born on January 25th. That's a great one to try. 1986, of course, a solid number to try as well. After graduating, she went back to 2006. I mean, 2006 doesn't make really sense, except if there is where she met him. He was born in 2007, so let's try that as well. He was born on February 8th, 2007. Yeah, one of these has to be the right number. There's so many numbers, though. I'm just writing down. No worries, no worries. Okay. December 20th. I mean, I guess I'm gonna try that, but I doubt it. If you put in her funeral day as the actual date of the pin code, that just seems a little bit too on the nose, I would say. And all of this just so we can play a game on his mobile phone. I mean, sometimes you just gotta play a game, you know, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's worth reading your mom's obituary to find a pin code so you can actually access your phone so you can play Clash of Clans. It's just as nature intended. I'm still unsure on how to solve this maze. Is there a clue outside? I hadn't even checked.
Maze of Doom.
Yeah, I get
Spirit
it.
heard about the secret treasure inside.
The Maze of Doom. It's the easiest maze of my life, but I can't navigate it. Sure, let's just go back into the house. There's nothing outside that holds any interest of me anymore. I have like 12 numbers I need to try. There we go, skip it. Skip that bad boy. Time to try the cell phone. Maybe there's gonna be a map on the cell phone as well. I don't know why Dad would have the map, you know, maybe it's like a cute thing. Yeah, I get it. 2014 is the first number I need to try. Obviously not. 12-16. No. Let's try the other one. For some reason, maybe they're European. No. Don't worry. We'll be here for a while. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. If none of these numbers are correct, I'm just upset. That's when she was born, I think. Good lord. 2006, then I said 2007. Okay, fine, 2007. It's gonna be the last number I try, won't it? The birthday of his son, this has to be it, come on. 100% though, what the hell? Can it be a day and a month? No? Am I just missing something? I think I tried this one, I didn't. So all of these pin codes were incorrect. What the hell? Let's check the laptop
There's
again.
my hot.
Maybe there's something
I can't
here.
see Dad selling up. Whoa. Dad? Oh, those are Dad's pages.
Maybe his pin code is just like the statistic of how many baskets, like how many points his favorite team scored or something like that. I'm not sure. Okay, nothing here. I need to find the maze for like the Doom. Or like another piece of the map. Like where could another piece of the map be?
Watch out, supervillains.
Yeah,
Today
I
I
checked
make
this
my
out
own
already.
superhero costume.
Power Bear. Maybe this holds a secret that's gonna reveal the truth to me.
You can't win this battle, Noctarius.
It's already over, Power Bear.
I mean, Power Bear is not a good name for a
Don't
superhero, I
let
would think.
Mantroid control you.
Nobody can
I mean, I'm judging this kid way too much. Like, let's be honest, I'm very hypercritical of him.
Give up now. We don't have to fight.
You're not the boss of me, Power Bear.
Is this a robotic squirrel? I just realized. Join our team.
You have amazing powers. Why don't you join our team?
That always works in Dragon Ball, so I don't know why it wouldn't
Are
work
you
in
serious?
this case.
He's my enemy.
Only because Mantroid brainwashed you.
I mean, he
You
does
can
have a
the world
pretty
with
big
us.
brain. Do you see that? It's just bulging out.
Where
You
were
can see the
you and Captain
individual
Spirit when Mantroid
crevices
saved
in
my
his
life?
like
Huh?
cortex or
Good guy?
whatever. I'm sorry. The bear is sorry. He
I'm
seems like
sorry,
he's a
Dr.
tough guy,
Harris.
but he also
Wanna be there for
apologizes when
everybody.
necessary.
You're the enemy. Now take this.
The squirrel takes no shit from the bear. He's just going at it. Mercy kill, mercy kill, mercy. No.
Ow, my back. How? How did you do this?
By the
can't
power of
move.
friendship.
Captain Spirit, please come to my aid. I can't defeat Noctarius on my own.
I'm
I
sure you can.
can't.
He's unable to move. I'm not gonna destroy him. I'm gonna release him. I'm a
Listen,
good guy.
Power Bear. Oh yeah. Captain Spirit's got your back.
Hey, squirrel, just shut up, okay? You were just
He decided to
paralyzed. You
spare
can't
you.
talk like this.
That's a real hero. Now go back to your master.
Mantroid will get his revenge.
You got the zoom.
Me.
Thank you for keeping me from the dark side, Captain.
No worry, Power Bear. I got your back every day of the week, every moment of my life. Let's check the map
The
again.
secret treasure is buried out there in the wild. Now I have to locate the second part of the map.
There's like 1 and 2. Oh, maybe 1 indicates where the other map is. Okay, so that means it's...
The secret treasure is buried out there in the wild. Now I have to locate
I didn't
the
find the
second part
flying
of the map.
fortress, unless that was the what's it called? The swing. Yeah, that seems like the case. I didn't even see the little tree house. Maybe that's where we need to go. Can I go out the window? No.
I can't wait to go back inside the flying
Oh yeah,
fortress.
obviously it's in the freaking tree house. Let's go to the tree house. How did I miss it? I mean, to be honest, it's not a very good tree house. So, I mean, I wanna. No, the dad is trying. The dad is trying. Let's not be too mean here. I'm not sure how none of those pin codes work though. Like, I was sure it was Chris's birthday. Just made sense in my head, but apparently not. Or maybe I mistyped something. Maybe February, or maybe like the dad mistyped the pin code, and it's like creepy tree.
Oh
I
my
mean, it's just
god.
broken.
The lake demon is rising.
Lake demon, sure. Is that what we call them nowadays? What? Just a bunch of wood. Backstab. I tried blowing up. Oh, I have the firecracker. Destroy him. Can you
Now
put
are
the
ready to battle
cigar in
with
first, the
Captain
cigarette?
Spirit.
It's gonna look so much cooler. It looks like he's smoking the firecracker. This is what happens when you mess with Captain Spirit, kiddo. I'm gonna blow your head right off. A firecracker I don't think would do that much damage. I feel like in actuality it wouldn't do any damage, but
Snowmancer almost froze the whole city
we got him
until
though.
Captain Spirit melted
And
him.
you said before, I don't need weapons. What did I say? What did I say, kiddo? You need weapons. You need weapons of mass destruction. You need the bombs, you need the firecrackers. Maybe an assault rifle or two. You know, having more never hurts. Alright, alright. There has to be, the second map has to be here. Secret stash. obviously I need my superpowers to open it because it's locked by the magical combination of
Open sesame.
magicality. Oh, he said what I said. He's quoting me. You know that's a good game if it quotes you. That made no sense.
I loved watching Mom draw her comics.
Why are you cooking me, my sweet Valentine? Your favorite dish, pizza. That's good. Secret code.
Now I can use this to reveal the full map to my next adventure.
Oh, I need to put that over the first map and then I will see the secrets of the world. That's it. Baseball cards.
These are my favorite baseball players. Even if I don't understand the stats.
Scott Cicero, a real champion. Only a B rating though. My favorite.
Harry did say mean things about Dad.
I wanted to.
But I can't really
Okay.
see this.
The bruise on his arm, not mar. The bruise on his arm did come from a small fight with Harry. Friggin' Harry, always picking fights. Chris claimed they were saying inappropriate things about you, but Harry's not that kind of child. Yeah, sure. My son would never say anything mean. As you know, my son is the nicest kid on the block. He never even thinks of mean things. It's your imagination. As you might know, Harry is an honor student and a decorated Boy Scout. Maybe you should talk to Chris about his behavior. I mean, okay, right, obviously, I think there's a twofold lesson here. First lesson is talk to your kids about what happened, and the second lesson is also don't trust what they say, because kids are kids, right? And they're gonna do everything to get out of trouble. Especially if your inclination is to blame someone else first and not look at maybe what the problem your kid might have caused. I feel like that's a good indication that your kid is already afraid of admitting a mistake. Like, getting into a fight in general is not that big of a deal. They're kids, right? They're gonna do that. So I think this is a good learning opportunity. And if you take it and say, no, my kid didn't do anything wrong, you're just damaging them more. But that's my humble opinion as someone who never had any kids. So, feel free to ignore it because it might not be on point at all.
This is my worst report card. I'm doing better now.
He's good in art, of course. And in math, that's my boy, Forget history. We don't need PE? Forget PE. PE is useless. Math and art. That's where it's at. My boy gets it. He's just focusing on the important stuff. The Sky Pirate?
Sky Pirate, what's the situation since your last report? Did the storm cause any damage?
No, Captain. The magnetic field protected us from any harm.
Nice.
We're lucky to have
Okay, do you even know what a
Keep
magnetic
up
field
your
is?
good
Your
work.
physics is kind of bad. Oh, you don't have physics yet. I think. Sure, let's check the doll.
Dad keeps telling me this is a girl's doll.
Wow.
So what?
Inappropriate?
She's the Ice Queen.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. She's the Ice Queen.
That's Noctarius' son. He looks like his dad.
He looks even more ridiculous than the first one, but in a way, he's kind of cute. I think he's the big eyes. I'm not gonna light this. I'm gonna light the cigarette, but I'm not gonna smoke it. Can I just light it? Is Chris gonna take a puff? Is this? Don't smoke, kids.
Slow, like Dad.
That's so relatable, but oh god, what am I doing? I didn't want to light it. I don't know he would actually smoke. Cough. Yeah, just
Man,
don't start, kiddo.
stop.
Great. Okay, good. No, he tried it. That's a lesson. He's like, this is not for me. This causes cancer. One puff is not gonna kill him. I might be either the best or the worst dad when it comes to that at a certain point. By saying things like that. Can you imagine smoking as a kid and going to your parents and saying, I took a puff, I didn't like it, and I put it out? I feel like my parents would not react very nicely. They wouldn't be like violent or anything. They would be like, what were you thinking? Another nice moment to think about, but again, I don't think anything emotional happened, so I don't think these are warranted yet. I think one moment like this in an episode is plenty if it's like after a high. I find at least Life is Strange in general had pretty good pacing in the fact that it really started out pretty nicely, then it reached a climax in some way, and then it kind of toned down a bit. So after the climax you had like a little bit of a grace period, and then it started picking up again. And I feel like that type of pacing really works for a 2-hour episode, 2 to 3 hours in average. and it really kind of sends you on an emotional ride in some sense. So I feel like that's good pacing. But when you put it like this, where it's just, you know, one thing after another and nothing is really happening, right? We're just kind of going around doing fetch quests, which is fine because we're learning about the world, but it's definitely not maybe as interactive as something like Life is Strange. It's not, at least not until this point. I mean, I understand it. It's a free episode, so it's not like it's gonna have the same level of detail and polish that a fully fledged title has, but still, you know, it is worth pointing out, if not anything else. We have the secret to the map. Let's see what it is. Decipher this bad
Time
boy.
for Captain Spirit to put these pieces together.
I can rotate it. I feel like I need to do a full rotation there. These are going to be arrows for sure. X marks the spot. Damn, this is tough.
I have to place it right.
Yeah, I realize that. Don't patronize me. Please. What are the circles representing? That's what I'm wondering, right? Are there... Are the circles my signs on where I need to put it? Like, obviously it has to be turned out this way, right? Because the numbers don't make sense anyway else.
The treasure map is not secret
One
anymore.
literally
It's mine.
goes with one. Fine. Can I pick the treasure map up? Apparently not. Fine.
The treasure map is not secret anymore. It's mine.
So I assume I need to go in the direction. Okay, the Maze of Doom. Okay, I already found the map. I went back to the house. Oh, okay, so it's left, right, left, left. I can remember that. Left, right, left, left. Left, right, left, left. If I mess this up. I think it was left, right, left, left. I'm pretty sure it was left, right, left, left. Let's code it in binary. I think that's going to be easier to remember. 0, 1, 0, 0. Yeah, that's much easier to remember for some reason. Where 0 is left and 1 is right. Parity bits! No. Left, right, left, left. Okay, I got it. I think. I'm still not sure how you're able to make like 4 turns in this scrawny little shack of plywood or whatever. But fine. Left, right, left, left. It's the secret combination. What would be really funny if they said it 4 times to the right, and that would make no sense because you should come out from the same direction that you came in, because if you take 4 turns right, obviously you end up at the same spot, I think. But, you know, it is what it is. 2 lefts, and that's it, I think. Is there any indication that I'm actually going in the right direction? I'd hope that at least something changes in like the maze. At first I thought I need to look out for the bright spots, but then I realized that everything is a bright spot. It'd be cool if there was like a shadow on the ground that indicated where you need to go. That's it. He has cracked the code. I still don't know the PIN code for the phone, but we'll figure that out eventually. Wow, what a maze, right? I mean, when you look at it from the outside. Again, I know it's his imagination, so... I do like that they can kind of hide game mechanics and say it's in his imagination. It kind of works, I think. I don't think it's forced or cheesy. I think it fits the narrative. Like it's a good way to approach the problem. I mean, it's a good way to I would say introduce game mechanics that maybe wouldn't make sense otherwise, but just say, you know, it's in his imagination. Like, it might seem a cop-out to some people, but I think if they do it like they did in this case, it's rather elegant. I mean, I generally don't like puzzling in games like this because I feel like it detracts from the experience, but again, it does depend on how it's done. I feel like this type of puzzle where you actually have to explore the environment to see what's going on is actually pretty good, because it not only... It's a puzzle, but essentially it's a guise of you finding out what the world is and what happened under the puzzle. So it's like you have a goal to achieve and know what you're going towards, and while you're going towards that goal, you're actually learning more about the world. So he has a box of his pictures and his mom. We didn't really see any emotion from him up until this point, so to see it now is, I think, telling of his character. He's a good kid. He's a good kid.
Mom was so pretty. I miss Mom's smile.
Oh. So the only thing we need to do left is unlock Dad's phone. How is any of these pin codes not correct? I'm sure it has to be in here somewhere. I'm gonna find more numbers to check out. Maybe I missed one when I was writing it down, and that's what caused that issue. Turn the lights on. Let's go read her obituary right after we had a very meaningful moment of trying to remember her. I know, so evil. December 16th, 2014. I had that one. 2014. No, wait, I didn't. December 16th. No, I did have it. What am I saying? That's the first number I input. 7:15. It's probably not this.
I know Dad spent a lot of money on the funeral. Oh.
December 16th. I got that one. 2014. I got that one. Okay. January 25th, 1986. Got that one. May 1st. And married her college sweetheart. How did I miss that? They got married in May 1st, 2006. I did try 2006, but I didn't try May 1st. So let's try that. This makes sense. That was my next guess. Maybe I vocalized it, maybe I didn't. But I thought about it. I just didn't see the number. Is that something that they would put in your like obituary, or like when they're writing an article about how you were hit by a car, they would put, oh, she got married to his husband in that particular year. Now, why that strikes me as a bit odd is what happens if you have more partners after that, and everybody's like, you're immortalized as being married to that one person, right? So it just seems like maybe unwise. I don't know. I don't write news stories. I'm just thinking out loud. Let's skip this. We have 2 more numbers to try. Then I'll figure out there's actually 5 numbers in his pin code or something like that. They got married May 1st. Let's try May 1st. This is very much an European type of way to write it, which wouldn't make a lot of sense with it. Which means it has to be, or not has to be, like it's more likely for it to be this. How is this not correct? May is the 5th month, isn't it? Am I the silly one here? It is the 5th month. What am I doing? Wait, is there more than 4? Oh yeah. There's any number of pin codes. Okay, so it can be actually just a whole date. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, this is... Let's put... It has to be a whole day then, right? I didn't write what each number means, so I'm going kind of off memory. Okay, so if we want to do the day first... I mean, no, it has to be the month first. This is American writing, the American date system. I think they were married in 2006. Yikes. Okay, I need to go back to see what the dates are, because I from the way I just wrote 4 numbers down, I didn't write them in a way that makes sense. So let's take another adventure with Captain Spirit. I'm glad my dad is sleeping, because otherwise he would really be annoyed by us. Maybe he just needed a nap. Maybe that's why he was grumpy. Probably not. But you know, a man can dream. I'll just assume it uses the American style code. I mean, not code, but the dates are in American.
I know
Okay,
Dad spent a lot of money on the funeral.
December 16th, 2014. Okay. The next date we have is January 25th, 1986. Alright. The next one is May. I already tried this one. I think I inputted 2006. I'll try it again, doesn't matter. May 1st. So May is the 5th month, of course. And January 25th. Yeah. Month, day. I got it. Oh, maybe it's without the 1. I inputted 0501, but maybe it's just 51. Let's try. So without the leading zeros, that's what I'm saying basically. Alright. I'm just writing it down, though just ignore me. I mean, you can't because you're watching this video. It's fine. May 1st, Oregon in 2017. February 8th, that's the second month. Again, without the leading zeros. Survived by her husband, December 20th. That's December 20th. Current year. What's the current year? Current year is like 2014, I think. Might be something like that. I'm not sure. 2016, 2017, I'm not sure. Whatever. We'll try them all. To February 8th, I got that one. I think I got them all. Okay, let's go. It's time to input some pin codes. If this doesn't work, I'm at a loss for words. It has to be one of these. It just depends, like if it's a leading zero or if it's not. I feel like I'm the code cracker. That's silly. I know I'm not, but I know that they do this so often in games. They like give you a pin code and you have to figure out what it is. Now, and usually it's a birthday, just because apparently a lot of people put their pin codes as a birthday of someone. And I get it, right? I mean, it's an easy number to remember and that's why people put it. But at the same time, come on, just people, please take care of your passcodes and just be a little bit safer. So the first one was January 25th. I'll try with the leading zero and then without. January 25th, 1986. That's when she was born. This might be... Okay, let's try it without the leading zero because I am January 25th, 1986. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna try to figure it out on my own. I won't waste any more of your time. You've watched this for way too long. 2006. Okay, so apparently not. 0208 2007. I assume it's a full date. I mean, this is ridiculous. Let's try without the leading zero. Okay, fine. Nothing of this works. And again, I might have missed something. I'll go back. Oh wait, there's one more date I haven't inputted. Wait, one more. That's December 16, 2014. That's the day where she disappeared, when she disappeared, I think. I'm not sure if I tried it though, so I might have tried it before. Because I have it written in a separate line, so... No, apparently not. Alright, so I'll try to figure it out, and when I do, I'll come right back. So, be right back. I don't know why I'm rolling. Alright, so guys, I won't lie to you. I've tried basically every other combination I thought of, and I kind of gave up, and I was like, let's go check it online. And the pin code is... Wait for it, you're gonna be as surprised as I was. It's actually kind of ridiculous. 4298 3294. And you may be like, what's the meaning of this number? This is not a date. No, it is actually the numbers that... These are the numbers that correspond to the letters in hot dog. That's the game we're trying to play. Now, someone tell me, why would Chris's dad have this as his pin code? Is he a fan of hot dog as well? I mean, it doesn't make any freaking sense.
Yes.
That is so ridiculous. It actually makes no sense. So it just makes me think that this is not maybe what you were intended to get into. Because I didn't find any clue that his dad would be into hot dogs. So ridiculous. Press A to mustard. Is this like Flappy Bird? But oh my god. The way he's squirting mustard is ridiculous. Let's try it one more time. Press A to mustard. I like the animation. It reminds me of what's that colorful cute game that had a very hard tutorial. I mean, it wasn't actually hard, but Cuphead. That's the one. But I need all the points in the world. Oh wow. No, damn it. Okay, it's not the easiest game. All of that trouble just so I can actually get 83. It's
would
fine.
love
I
to see
completed
hot dog.
my main adventure. Now all I need to do is live on a
Thank you,
spaceship. So
Captain
I think
Spirit.
that means I need to go to the car. I actually hope I won't actually live with the car. I'll just sit in the car and pretend like I'm leaving. I know I used to do that as a kid, so you know that's where my mind is going. But if this kid actually drives off and just totals the car, honestly I will accept it. But let's power drive
Here I
this back.
come, Mantroid.
Chris, don't be silly and actually drive the car, please.
Come on, let's get going.
This is Captain Spirit.
You
Okay,
copy.
he's just pretending. Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you there, Sky Pirate?
He doesn't know how to drive a car.
Captain
I'm being
Spirit,
silly.
I read you loud
Maybe
and
his
clear.
legs aren't even
Are
big
you
enough so
sure
that
you
he's
want to
actually
go on
able to
this
step on the
dangerous
pedal and
mission?
actually look at the
Don't
same
worry
time.
about me. Mantroid is the one in danger. Gotta do
Mantroid.
a quick system check first.
I mean, is this like a criticism of the patriarchy
Instrument
because it's
panel,
Mantroid?
check.
Am I looking too
Force
far into
field,
this?
check.
Is
Proton
Chris not a
missiles,
social
check.
justice warrior?
Check.
I don't this game
Windshield
is about it.
wipers, check. Everything looks good. Start the launch.
Let's go. Time to lift off, boys.
We're going
Beam me up,
faster than
Scott.
light speed. What's that ahead? Oh no!
No,
Meteor
I
shower!
knew it.
Turn on
I
the
knew it.
force field.
Jesus. The way my controller is shaking right now is absolutely
Crash landing.
uncomfortable. This is like, I get it. Are you nervous, my little buddy?
I wonder how many ships Mantroid has crashed on this planet.
Friggin' Mantroid, you know that's
Never mind.
pollution.
I landed safe.
Time
Crashing
to
ships is the
soar.
worst thing you can do for the environment. You know, that's me. I always watch out for the environment. Nice, nice. The boots. Oh, now we're full on in
Why is it so
imagination.
dark?
You know what they
And
say?
the sky
That
is
is
so
pills.
red. Like blood.
Like blood.
No wonder Mantroid lives here.
I mean, I think it's pretty wonder. I think it's full of wonder that he does live here because it does look very inhospitable.
But how could anyone live here?
That's what I'm saying.
It's kind of sad and lonely.
It's kind of sad and lonely. I mean, maybe he's just an introvert. Don't judge us, man. I know you like playing with your friends, but some of us don't. Just for the record, nothing I said in this episode, like the entire 2 hours of playing, I don't mean seriously. Like all of it is
What's
just,
that
not
sound?
all of it, but most of it is just a gag. Or like a little bit of joke.
Something's coming.
If someone is actually worried about something I said,
somebody.
please address it with me. I'll try to, you know, actually give you my thoughts. I just love playing games like this. They really let me be myself.
Mantroid, show
I just go
yourself, you
silly.
coward.
Is the idea that the gravity is higher on this planet? It feels like his, like the way the rocks are on the ground and the way his feet move doesn't seem like he's actually walking on them. Like he's kind of sliding around, which I feel is, I feel like they made a walk for snow and it worked really well in the snow, but then they reused it for this. Like maybe I don't know.
This time, you won't get away from me.
Manchoid, you're just done for. I still have 3 more forms I can transform into, and my power level is already over 9,000.
Bite me instead of hiding.
This does remind me of Namek a bit. Namek. If you watch Dragon Ball, you'll know what I'm saying. If you haven't, then I wouldn't recommend it because there's like 2,000 episodes and there's no way you're gonna catch up. And I think watching it backwards now is not as good as it is. I think I mostly like Dragon Ball now because of nostalgia. I watched it as a kid. Oh gosh. Is this a Ghostbusters episode? You're chasing ghosts. He's so right. He's self-aware. He knows he's an imagination. Who gave
No!
Who gave the
I
voice
can't.
to Mantroid? It's a really good voice actor, I think. The kid is doing a stellar job as well. Oh! How to solve problems in life. Quick time events. Let's go. Let's go. The most interactive part of any game. Mashing the A button. Come on. Mantle Street. Asteroid Drive. This feels like a reference to something. I hope the kid didn't actually pass out. Like on the snow. For some reason I thought that was a girl and she had a ponytail. I think it looked like that in the silhouette. Captain Spirit, you just got wrecked. You got so wrecked, you got sent back into another dimension. We did everything. We need to go tell Dad about our adventures. I mean, I think that's the only thing that's left. I hadn't seen anything else. We tried a puff of smoke. We tried to... we went on an adventure. We dressed ourselves up. We found our mom's obituary. We cracked the password code by the use of Google, of course. We ate. We basically cleaned everything up. Let's annoy Dad. Hey, Dad.
Dad, you sleeping?
He drank way too much again.
Hey, wake up. Dad, come on.
Huh? What? Who's there? Who's that?
Dad, it's just me, Chris.
Whoa, hold on, buddy, okay?
I'm not doing anything. He's like, oh man, you're going so fast, but it's actually just his word. Oh, gosh. Never drink and drive.
Dad, are you okay?
Bailey.
Do I look okay?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
I tripped. Can't even watch one goddamn game.
That's because you're drinking.
Fuck!
Dad, you're so bad at this.
That's just great.
Stop.
Oh, I think I sprained my foot. Shit. Chris,
That's what happens when you're drinking.
why did you wake me up?
I mean, I'm sorry
You
for...
told me to wake you up.
I don't know if he actually said
I
that.
thought you said the pine tree.
Pine tree?
He's gonna be so
I can't even
angry.
walk in my own house, man.
Man.
You should be careful when you're, when you wake up.
Don't be a smartass, Chris.
King's not
I'm
being
not in the
smart.
mood right now.
Yeah, Dad. Okay.
Jesus Christ, who is that?
How does anybody use the doorbell for its intended
You
purpose?
just close the door on him. It's nobody's business. This is our castle, and it's our family.
I mean,
Right.
what's left of it anyway? Okay, another dark joke, I'm sorry. He's not setting a good example for Chris. He really isn't. Oh no, it's a social service lady! Hey, we're here to take you away.
Oh my, look at you.
No, it's Grandma.
What
It might
kind
be
of
Grandma.
costume is that?
I
I'm
am-
Captain Spirit.
Of course, I'm Captain Spirit.
Of course you are.
Grandma,
We
don't be
need
patronizing.
all the superheroes we can get.
Yeah, not even I can save my dad
And
from
how are
alcoholism.
you doing, Chris?
Good, Mrs. Reynolds.
Oh, maybe a
Just-
neighbor?
Just.
Just?
Video games. I'm doing all of those. I actually did most of the cleaning of the house. If I say cleaning the house, it's gonna look suspicious. I need to say video games. She's
Just-
gonna believe me on video
You're not
games.
playing video
If I
games.
say
You boys
I'm
and
cleaning,
your video games.
nice.
You
I
should
knew
play
it.
games outside like we used to.
I'm sorry,
Your
Grandma.
Dad used to.
You didn't have mobile phones back in the
No, I
day.
know. I'm
what I'm saying.
old.
She gets it.
But I did see you clearing that snow off the front porch.
I mean,
So good of
he
you.
attempted it. Yeah, he's a good kid.
Actually, I was going for a nice walk, but it sounded like the 4th of July over here. Is everything okay?
Oh. We can't say Dad just fell. No, maybe we should. Maybe we should expose him. We can't play dumb. If you say we're decorating the tree, she's gonna be like, there's no tree. We have to play stupid. It's the only way out.
Yeah,
stuff.
of course. We didn't hear a noise.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Lordy, I thought, I don't know, but it was loud. And there's no other houses around.
You probably
You know
heard
what
me and
you're
my
talking-
dad watching the game. He kind of go crazy, so.
Chris,
You're not the only one. I must be hearing things.
yeah, you're absolutely.
I hope you have
hearing
something
things.
else planned for today.
Pine
Yeah.
tree.
Me and my dad are gonna go buy a real pine Christmas tree.
We have to pretend everything's
that
okay.
Sounds like fun.
That's what you do as a child in
Stephen
an
and
abusive
I
household.
better get one so we can start decorating.
She's such a friendly neighbor.
I love
I feel bad
this
for her.
time
She's just
of
looking
year.
out for the kid, right?
Me too.
She's
and
a
Dad said we could
relatable
get
character.
the best
I
Christmas
like
tree
her.
on the lot.
You certainly deserve the best Christmas tree. And if you
Thank
need any extra decorations, we have a surplus.
Bless your soul,
Ooh,
lady.
that would be
Bless your
awesome.
soul. Can you bring some cookies as well? No, okay. I know I'm pushing.
I'm glad to see you're taking care of your father.
Of course. We're both on the same team.
She knows.
You're
She
a good son,
knows.
Chris.
She knows. I bet everybody knows.
Listen, Chris, I'm only steps away from your house. If you ever feel scared, you can come visit us anytime, day or night.
She knows.
Understand?
Wow. I mean, of course, obviously
We're
you
here
know
for
that
you.
someone is going to be
Okay.
upset if they just
Sure.
lost their wife in a car
Nice.
accident, right? And I assume they've heard the dad yelling.
Thanks, Clay.
He's not exactly
I promise I'll
quiet.
see you later.
So, I mean, yeah, this is... I think the most you can do as a neighbor, really, you just say, you know, if you need some solitude, if you need to get away from a bad situation, just come whenever you can. Like, she can't yank the kid out of there, right?
So what did that nosy bitch want?
What did you call her?
Oh, nothing,
Okay,
huh? I was listening. I heard it all. You could have gotten rid of her.
I'm sorry for
tried.
talking to my neighbors, Dad.
Man, I bet you want to tell her what a shitty dad you have. Huh.
No, she just wanted to say hi.
I'm sorry.
I didn't
You're
say
an
anything,
adult
Dad.
here.
I swear. Dad, please believe me.
Jesus, stop that whining.
He goes from likable
Not a
to very
baby
not likable.
anymore. Oh, boo-hoo, Daddy.
You're not a baby anymore
Believe
too,
me.
Dad, and you're acting like one.
Grow up.
You grow up, Dad. You're the one who's immature here.
Just like
God
your
damn
mom.
it. Jesus.
Every time I look at you, every time you talk,
Stop it.
I see your face.
Well, I mean, go to therapy. That's what else can I say?
Why? And if it wasn't for you, she would have never taken the car that day.
Oh, he's blaming the kid now.
Never.
That's so great.
Oh, hey, Chris, look, hey, I didn't mean that, buddy.
Yes. Yes, you did.
No, listen, Chris.
He absolutely did. No, I have a hunch something might happen to the dad, and in essence, Chris will feel bad and blame himself because he thinks he made his dad upset when that was not the case, obviously. And then, you know, it's just a tragic story all around. I hope not, but we'll see. Yikes. That actually spooked me. I think it's because we got on the tree one time and not the second time. He's actually floating. No, this is not his imagination, right? What's making him float? He has powers. Quick, use your powers to get rid of alcohol in your dad's body. Cure his brain. No. The kid saw it. Or maybe he saved him. Was it the little guy or the big guy? They both look like they have powers. Oh, that's just it. Oh, okay. So nothing bad happened to Chris yet. Okay. So I assume this is gonna continue in Life is Strange too. And when they said it's about 2 hours long, they were actually exactly on the mark. So in all of this, if I kind of look back on it, it ended, I would say, a bit abruptly. Now, I know it was just a teaser, it was just a little bit of gameplay so they can actually show us like the new engine, maybe to play test it, to gauge the reaction, and it was just a really, I think, well developed ad. Now, still, if you look at it in terms of the game, I feel like a lot of, like, in some sense, it's good that they made this that was kind of interactive because now they've introduced us to this world. And now that we're in this particular world, we know what we can expect, we know what's happening, right? So they don't need to spend an episode setting everything up, which means they can just get into the story. So if they decide to do that, I think that's a very smart choice on their particular part. Now, one thing I would like to focus on, or maybe just point out here, is that a lot of the choices, like there weren't basically any choices I can think of in this game, like maybe some small ones, like if you took a cigarette or not, and I'm not really sure how that can affect the story in a meaningful way, and I assume it won't, because again, this is a promo of some sort, so I don't think that they really put in that much effort to actually develop a nice, sensible story and to see how it will tie into the other ones. But there was a distinct lack of choice, and there was a distinct lack of actual autonomy that you had over the things that you did. Like, there weren't a lot of options, and there just wasn't a lot of dialogue. It was basically us going around and interacting with things around us. The most interesting part of the game for me was, without a doubt, the ending, when we were talking to the neighbor, because that felt like I was actually putting myself into the character of Chris, and I was trying to think of what would I do. I want more of that in Life is Strange 2, and I hope that will actually they will actually go in that direction, because you have to think, do I actually want to pretend my dad is okay, so just get rid of her essentially, or they want to tell her and maybe, you know, just find a safer haven for myself if something goes bad. And I think those moral choices is what makes these games really great, because they don't have a clear answer. In some sense, it can be a good thing to not tell her, because if you don't tell her, then you won't have any trouble from your dad. And if you do tell her, obviously, you know, other things can happen which can either be good or bad. And these are moral dilemmas and choices that a lot of people face in their day-to-day lives, and it's something that maybe most of us are unable to experience. And to have or experience that, at least through the eyes of another character, even if it's fictional, can be incredibly, incredibly powerful. And for that exact reason, that's why I really like games like Life is Strange and this one. So I hope they keep this up, and I hope they go in that general direction, and that is actually what will happen. I will leave the credits running so they actually go to the end, and I will sign off right here. So with all of that said, I hope you enjoyed this one, guys, and I hope to see you next time.